Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So for today's look, it's definitely right here. As you can see, it's the Durga Puja makeup tutorial. I'll try to come up with another tutorial before the puja comes in. Obviously my name is Puja and yeah, I do celebrate Durga Puja as well as a Hindu girl, and so this is a really time where I get a little bit more excited because I love this time of Durga Puja because you get to dress up, you get to be traditional and do what you like to do. So that's kind of fun. So I came up with this makeup look for you all, and I hope you guys find it very helpful. And also the good news in this video is I'm collaborating with two other incredibly talented YouTuber slash makeup artists. One is Rimmle and the other girl is Asmeri, and Rimmle is from UK, Asmeri is from Toronto. By the way, if you want to know any of the products and everything, definitely check the description box below there because I'll have everything linked there, and also everything will be on the description box on what I did use for the makeup. It looks a lot, but it's not a lot. Trust me, it's very easy. I think if you're a beginner, you can also do it because it's very easy makeup look. I know it looks a little bit intriguing, like it looks a little bit more, you know what I mean, but it's not that hard. Sorry about a long ass intro, but let's jump into the tutorial. So to begin with, I'm using the H2O water moisturizer. So I'm gonna spray it on my face first and just blend it nicely, and then following that with my vitamin C skin boost by The Body Shop. So my skin will be moisturized and also have the goodness of vitamin C at the same time. Anyways, the next step is to prime our face, and for primer we are using the Poreblem primer. That's by Cotton Soul, and let me tell you, it's amazing. Like ever since I started using this, I didn't even look back to any other primer. It's amazing. Now I'm taking MAC Next to Nothing Face Color Fluid Illuminator, and the shade is medium deep. Technically it's like a very sheer coverage foundation, just so you know. Next I'm putting the Tarte Shapetape, and the shade is Tan, and just gonna blend it out with a dampened beauty sponge. Yes, I know I'm going ridiculously fast on the face makeup. It's all because you guys have seen me doing it for a bazillion times, so I just didn't wanna make it lengthy, you know. Anyways, so time for a little liquid highlight. I'm using the Strobing Liquid by Maybelline, and the shade is Light Iridescent 100. I'm just gonna take a little pump and then put it on my highest point, actually on my cheekbones, and then just blend it out with a dampened beauty blender. And now adds the fun part. I'm using the Beauty Bakerie flower setting powder. Like, just look at the packaging. Isn't it the cutest? Like, seriously though. This is a translucent setting powder as our beloved Laura Mercier, and this is amazing. This is my third time using it and I already love it. So I'm gonna use that powder with a dome brush just to set my concealer, and then because this will just make sure my face is not melting down. So next I'm gonna take the Smashbox yellow powder, and the shade is Light. This is light for me. If you want, you can use a fluffier brush to just set your entire face. You can use a tensor brush to use it as a powder foundation. So this is 2-in-1 and I love this. So as you can see, I'm gonna sparingly press that all over my face, and now I'm gonna contour a little bit using the shade Blunt by MAC, and I'm using an angled brush. I'm just going a little bit harder on contour today because why not? But yeah, as you can see, I'm blending out when I'm applying, and now I'm taking the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette and that shade at the very corner bottom, and just using the Kat Von D contour and highlighting brush. It's pretty damn good. Anyways, I'm going back to the palette, and now I'm taking that Madam shade and put that on my under eye, and now I'm gonna set my face with the Millani Make It Last setting spray. I'm doing this before so it stays longer and also gets time to set my makeup. As you can see, I got my brows done off camera, and now I'm taking the Jaclynhill palette and the shade right here. I forgot the name because I lost my card, and that's why we usually like to have the name right underneath the eyeshadow so you can refer to it. Unfortunately, we didn't have that. Sorry about that. Anyways, so I'm using the BH fluffy blending brush to put all the colors in, and now I'm putting this little mustardy orangey kind of color right on top of the color I just did. Just slap it on, doesn't matter if it gets sloppy, that's still fine because this is actually our foundation shade, so it doesn't really matter. Now I'm using that burgundy shade and using a MAC 217 brush, if I'm not wrong, and I'm just trying to place it on my eye, like what's it called, my eye contour area, and just trying to blend it at the same time. As you can see, I'm going more like windshield wiper motion. Take your time to do this, add a little color at a time and keep blending so you won't have a huge mess to work with later on. This helps a lot and also saves your product because you don't lose your product because of the fallout. Anyway, so as you can see, I'm adding a little at a time and just keep working on it and building the color. So this will help us to have that gradient, like amazing color transition. So it just kind of goes really nicely blended. And over that, I'm taking the BH blending brush with no excess product on, and I'm just going over the edges just to make sure it's nicely blended. Now I'm taking that chocolate color and just dabbing it on my outer V with a really dense brush and kind of feathering it out. And also I'll be feathering it inward at the same time. This will give my eye a little bit of that stem. I don't know why I really love this kind of color, especially on occasion like this. I really want to have really tone or maybe I wish I could go back to the 100%, but sometimes you don't get pretty rich first, but whatever. Anyway, so again, you are adding a little bit of color at a time, blend it out, and now I'm trying to blend it on the inner corner as well because I'm trying to get a little bit of a halo effect. So for that, it's always nicer to have, you know, what is real. So now I'm going back to that color, like the red fruity kind of color, and just going on top of that chocolate color I just did and pretty much all over, and then blend it out at the same time and using MAC 217. So as you can see, I'm going very light-handed because if I'm putting much pressure, the color wouldn't be nicely blended, and you could already tell. So now I'm taking that orangey rusty shade and just going over the top of the color I just did. Again, this is just to make sure it's nice and blended out so it doesn't look patchy or unblended. I just cannot stand it when eyeshadows are not blended properly. I don't know why. Anyways, so as you can see, I'm adding a little bit more. Now it's time to put that inner top and highlight of the eyelid. So using that champagne shade, I'm gonna damp my MAC 242 brush and then just putting it on my eyelid, like the center of the eyelid, because that will give me the halo effect. As you can see, yeah, actually wetting the brush will give you the foil effect. If you don't want to do it, you can completely avoid damping the brush. It's no choice. I just wanted to have a little pop of the colorness, so that's why I did it. If you don't want to, feel free to avoid. So you add more and keep blending the edges again. So keep playing around with it and you'll get it and that you want to make sure you're blending the corners, and then I just want to pop a little bit more of that rose gold kind of shade just because why not? It was just sitting out there, so I just decided to put it on top of the metallicness I just have. But it's completely fine if you do not want to. If you want to avoid, feel free. Now I'm going back with the MAC 217 and just trying to blend the edges so it doesn't look just boom, the metallic shadow. I still want it to be seamless and blended, so this requires a little bit of hard work. Like not too hard work, but a little bit, yes. So as I just told you, you keep intensifying and keep blending as long as I'm not happy with this. And let's go from there. Now I'm taking that red pretty kind of shade again, just to run through my lower lash line, and I'm using a fluffy brush, but this is I'm using because last week eyeshadows on the bottom lash line. Take your time to do your eye makeup because for me personally, face makeup doesn't take much longer, but my eye makeup does because I got the yeah, not really, but I think my eye makeup needs more concentration than my face. Anyways, I'm using a little dark chocolate color, just running on top of that red pretty shade I did, so this will make sure it's nice and dark but blended out at the same time. I just decided to put a nude liner on my bottom lash line. It's fine if you don't want to do it, you can completely avoid it if you don't want to, or if you want to make it more dramatic, you can use a black eyeliner. That's fine as well. So I will put some eyeliner on, and now I'm putting my mascara, and for mascara I'm using the Decay Perversion. So after I'm done with my mascara, I'll go ahead, pop my lashes on, and I will be back in a minute. Now I'm taking my Natasha Denona Face and Body Glow, the light highlighter, and I'm taking the Anastasia A23 brush and highlight to gods. Highlight wherever you want to. You can highlight your body, you can highlight your face, you can highlight your neck, you can highlight your collarbone, anything you want. Just play with your highlighter, and this highlighter is amazing. This is really high quality, and I truly feel everybody should have it in their collection, or at least try it for once, and then you can thank me, because it's Natasha Denona, and she has like amazing stuff. Anyways, now time to put my lipstick on. Okay, I didn't want to show this lipstick on my channel, but I just did because it's red. So I'll pop my lipstick on and we'll just change. And that's it for today. I will see you on my next video. Till then, stay tuned, stay pretty, stay blessed, because you're special. And by the way, don't forget to subscribe before you leave, guys. I would really appreciate that.